And the best alt tunes daily.
Every morning. We're Alt 98.7.
LA's new alternative.
Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
I think there's some shenanigans going on.
The Woody Show is back.
And we're into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It is Tuesday morning. It's February the 25th, 2025. I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
Good morning, Woody.
We got Menace.
What is up?
We got Seabass.
Yeah.
Sammy's here.
Morning.
Phones are open. 877-44-WOODY is the number. You can send us a text over to 22987. Dude, I'm like damn near crippled.
What happened?
I think I figured out what I did. All right, this is so dumb. So I've had this like crazy pain. I feel like I pulled something, like my right shoulder.
Okay.
Like kind of by my shoulder blade.
Lifting?
Oh, dude, please.
Joeing?
Yeah, Joeing.
Is the jerk?
No,
the
not
clean and jerk?
No.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I was like, man, what the hell did I do? Because I couldn't figure it. Now, I carried in literally every bag of groceries that I had from the grocery store because I'm a man, you know?
Yeah. All at once.
And it is, I kind of see it as a challenge. Do you ever do that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
It's like how I
don't
think
wanna
every
make
guy.
2 trips to the car.
I think every
No.
guy has done where, you know, they see how far back they can stand from the toilet, still get into the. You've done, maybe not like as, you know, a 40-year-old man, but you know,
maybe,
you've done that in your history.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody's done that. And then the other thing is like I try to get all. So when my wife says, "Is there anything left out there?" I go, "Nope, I got it all," and I look like such a man.
Yeah.
You know,
And then she gets all horny.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought maybe it was that, but nope, it's not that. And now the pain has radiated to like the middle of my spine, and it hurts so bad. It's going up my right side of my neck, giving me a headache.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah, so I figured out what it was in the middle of the night last night because the motion is if I bring my arm across the front of my body, that's what triggers that pain.
Okay.
So it was not the groceries.
No, I think I pulled a muscle turning over in bed one night.
Oh, wow.
How embarrassing!
That's like when I threw out my back sneezing. That's so sad.
Yeah, because like what had happened is you know the covers and stuff were kind of tucked under the one side, so when I went to roll over, they were stuck. So I went to go grab them and pull them out from underneath my big fat body. And I think in doing that, because that's the motion, like I did it the other night. I did it last night and go to pull and it's like, man, that's exactly where I felt it. I'm
lot
like,
of effort.
you idiot.
Wow.
Like, that's how you're hurting yourself now?
You don't do what I do. I kind of like, when I flip over, I kind of go airborne.
Yes.
And I go up and I like kind of
Kinda
bounce.
just
But how's that not wake Nacho up?
Oh, no, she calls it like the whale. Like, you know.
Like breaching?
Yeah. So I bounce on the mattress, go
Totally.
airborne,
Yeah.
flip over, and then land on my side.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
I
no,
know
like
exactly what you
goes
mean.
super fast.
Yeah.
It's like a flip.
Yeah, but so I'm just loading up on Advil. And
Wow,
it'll
from
hopefully
turning over.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't need surgery, Greg, you know?
That's why you got to have a weighted blanket so you get reps
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I
Hey,
hope
yeah.
you have nerve damage.
Whatever happened, yeah, because Seabass had hit me up earlier this morning saying he ended up at the urgent care.
Well, yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah, what was that all
happened?
about?
More specifically, emergency room.
At like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I wake up, and after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep, which never happens. I'm usually good for at least 4 or 5.
Uh-huh.
And I look, what time is it? And I look at my Fitbit. I'm like, oh, your heart rate's like 90, which is not resting.
Okay.
Like, wow, so I'm like, well, I'll just close my eyes, go back to bed. Can't really breathe well.
Were you having like a weird dream?
I don't think so. Can't really breathe well. Look down.
Like you were running from a pack of hot chicks or something in your dream?
Yeah.
And,
Get away.
Just clamoring to get on top of you.
right, yeah.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Heart rate's 120. And I'm laying down in bed.
Oh, wow.
And I'm awake at this point. Heart rate's 140. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this
See?
is bad news.
This is why I don't use the Apple Watch anymore
Yeah,
because
you
that's
don't
what I was
wanna
doing.
know.
So
Yeah.
like I took in a steroid for like a sinus infection at some point, right? And it gave me these heart palpitations, right? Which I didn't equate to the steroid at the time. I'm like,
never heard
oh my
that.
God, what the hell's going on? And so I look at my stupid Apple Watch and it would show your heart rate. And by seeing it and going, wow, that doesn't seem resting or that doesn't seem what it should be right now. What happens?
Just amps it up.
Now you're
Yeah.
amping yourself up, and
Yeah.
so that's what's
Totally.
happening to him.
But I don't have that problem. I didn't do panic attacks, none of that stuff. I never had that issue. And so I go.
They call it white coat heart rate or something like that.
Right, yeah,
where,
exactly.
yeah,
But I've
yeah,
never,
when you
but,
go to the doctor,
but I've
and it
never had
starts
that.
ramping
I've
up.
never had that problem. I've
Yeah.
never had that issue. I'm a calm person. Never had. No, I don't care about needles. None of that stuff. So like, and it won't go back down. It's like 100, and I'm just laying there, like, well, my heart rate shouldn't be 100 laying in bed. That could be one of those things where.
Okay, what should it be? I have no idea.
Resting like
mine
60 or below.
Mine is
Really?
62.
Oh,
So it's
Okay.
When resting.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
because it's on my little app thing. Oh, your resting heart rate is 62.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, well, crap. So I drive to the hospital. They get there. It's still around 100 beats per minute.
Did
which
they
is-
valet park the Cybertruck? Or
wish.
were they just impressed that it keep you outside talking?
right.
Like, I can't talk right now. I may be having a heart attack.
Yeah, I'm sure they helped you right away, right?
No, but we want to look at the truck.
Well, luckily there was nobody there because it's middle of the night. It's not Halloween or anything, and they got me right in. EKG, fine. Blood work, fine. Heart rate didn't go down for like an hour or two though, so they think it's because again, no myocarditis, none of that stuff. All that stuff is a-okay, perfectly in good health. So they think she's like, well, do you snore? I'm like, yeah, probably. But I had a sleep test last year because I was like, maybe I got sleep apnea and I get a sweet CPAP.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But that was negative.
Rip.
That came out
bummer.
negative.
Did you take
That
any
sucks.
pills or anything?
No, I had normal.
Cocaine.
I had a.
Yeah, right.
Oh, she asked me about cocaine.
Well, yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, heart rate time.
I think maybe it has anything to do with like the fact that he was talking about how he doesn't eat sweets and stuff when he's not here, but he loads up on the candy and the cakes and the donuts and the stuff that are around here.
Yesterday, I had one Mickey ear macaron.
Yeah, Disney dropped off some peanut butter, chocolate, Mickey macaroni.
I had
Oh my
one.
god, it's so good.
I had one. Dinner, I had a whole rotisserie chicken, which is not unusual.
Yeah.
And like a bottle of red wine, not unusual.
Nice.
Yeah. Nothing. No normal bedtime. Blah blah blah. So she's like, well, we gotta go see a cardiologist, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know. I think I'll probably have to lay off the booze and go see this cardiologist. He'll tell me everything's fine. I'm sure.
Yeah.
What
Just
the
keep an
hell?
eye on it.
Don't be surprised
Yeah,
if it was a panic
exactly.
attack, because even if you don't like consciously,
But I'm not a panic guy.
I'm not a conscious panic guy either. I'm not like I feel like I can handle, and I do handle pretty well. I can do a lot of things at once. I don't feel overwhelmed. And then they did the same thing because I'm like, well, there's got to be something wrong because like doesn't make any sense at the time. Things were great, nothing was going. I had no stress. I was perfectly fine. And then they're like, yeah, it could be this subconscious anxiety that you got going on.
Yeah, you
like
should've
you're not
smoked
even
weed.
you're not even aware of it.
They asked me about that,
and
'cause-
it'll manifest that in those kind of ways.
I'm like, I'm not. I have nothing to be nervous about. Life
Right.
is a-okay.
Yeah, look at all the slams. You got a
Well,
Cybertruck
this is what
now.
I'm saying. I got to retire this year. I'm clearly. I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah, but I think it's. I think I bet you I could use a CPAP is what it could be.
Yeah.
Because that's how when you do have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
That's how you die because you can't breathe.
Right.
Like Reggie
You
White
skip
died that way.
tons of breaths.
And yeah, then your heart starts going. And if you have a bad heart, it can knock you over the
Yeah.
edge.
Oh, God.
I
That's one
love-
because everybody talks about how awesome the sleep is.
Yeah.
It's like one step below like propofol sleep.
Well, yeah, but
Right. Oh.
when you have the machine, when you don't
Boner.
have the machine, is
Not so good.
when it kills
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
I love that you showed up to work with the hospital band.
Oh yeah,
on,
I
and-
didn't take. You know what, Greg? Missed an opportunity. Did not take a photo.
Yeah, that's what I
with
wanna
the
do.
IV
Right?
and the-
I just want to do the
POV?
vague.
What
Yeah.
was the IV for?
because they took my blood to test for all those heart markers.
Can I do the vague post where I take a picture and say pray
Prayers.
for Seabass? And we don't even say
Keep
what's
me in your
going
prayers.
on.
Keep me in your prayers.
No, the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
is from the ER. You take the photo and you say current view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This wasn't on my bingo card for today.
Yeah, I gotta do a better photo so we can't see that.
Yeah,
you're
you
at
can't see
work.
that I'm in the studio. Problem. We need a bed or something. I
Yeah.
won't
put
there's,
it-
there's generic carpet out in the hallway.
Yeah, yeah.
missed
we'll do that.
opportunity.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna post
But I've
it.
got all kinds of paperwork and all kinds of
nice.
crap. Question is,
What, they tell you like just jerk off and call it a day?
No, smoke weed and you're fine.
Yeah.
well, they said no caffeine, no alcohol, no exercise. Yeah, right. See about that.
Oh, yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Well, so I told the girl, I was like, well, could I do like maybe like a boot camp or some kickboxing or something? She's like, take it easy for a
Can
while.
I just go to the box?
Maybe I'm supposed to do Iron Man this weekend.
Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps I could carry you to your car.
Well, 'cause that's what she's like. Well, just
What time you done today, babe?
I can't not do curls.
And okay, people are already texting us the vaccine. No, again, that all the
Well, he did get all of them.
I've got.
What year is it?
Well, but here's the thing too: is all the blood tests they did were for all those heart things, all that myocarditis stuff, and that was all negative. So
Yeah.
it's nothing there. It's the EKGs were fine.
Well,
Is it
babe,
Wegovy?
I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad
worry about
everything
it,
turned out to be okay. The EKG is all good. Here you stand. That's good. That's never comforting.
Right.
Again, if you wake up, you're like, oh, my heart rate's twice what it should be.
Yeah, people
What-
taking
for no
issue with
reason.
like saying, dude, still with the Fitbit? Like, what year is it?
Yeah.
Like Sammy said.
I love Fit. I tried the Samsung watch, but I don't like having to charge things every day or two. The Fitbits go for a week easy.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I like the Oura Ring
Yeah.
for sleep monitoring because like every 2-3 days you charge that thing. It takes 20 minutes to charge and you're good for 2 or 3 days, whereas the Apple Watch was every day. And if you're trying to do sleep monitoring, so at what point of your day
what good is
do you
that?
not have the convenience of what you have the watch for?
Yeah, exactly. I'm always with the Samsung watch. I was taking it on, putting it off. Taking
Right.
this thing, I could go 5 days a week, and it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, glad you're here because we have a round of cart narcs that we were planning on.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Round of Woody Show cart narcs. That's coming up next here on the Woody Show. Hang on.
The Woody Show will be right back.
It will happen.
More Woody Show next. Alt 98.7. LA's